Hi, I'm Kay. Thank you so much for joining me for my wig review for this beautiful, beautiful long style called Glow Getter by Natural Image in the color Praline Mist. Stay tuned, you do not want to miss it. Before we start, I want to say a big thank you to Hothair for sending me this piece so I can review it for you. I will put the link to this piece down below in the description box, so go and have a proper good look around their website. They have lots of amazing styles that you might be interested, as well as this one, which is Glow Getter. Let's talk about the color Praline Mist. So it's a non-rooted color, so for all the people who love a non-rooted, this one is for you. There is kind of a little bit of an illusion of a root. If you can look here, that kind of disappears when you move it. But it is because they put slightly darker blondes, I would say, towards the root to give it a really natural look. I think overall this is like a medium leaning cool blonde base. That's what I would say. I mean, there is some warmth in here, so maybe it's more like neutral leaning cool look. And I think you have some pale gold highlights in here. Here's the color outside, so hopefully that will give you a good idea of what this color looks like outside. In the natural light indoors, I have a ring light on and natural light coming from a window. So let's talk about Glow Getter. As you can see, it's a longer length with kind of barrel waves, I would say, and they start towards the middle, towards the end. There's some slight wave right here, and then straight at the top, which I think just gives it this really natural look. Let me show you from all sides, because this wig definitely needs to be seen from all sides. It's so beautiful. It's kind of, especially in this color, it's kind of princess hair, but not over the top. It's just dream hair that you can wear all day and every day, I think. So you have some kind of waves just at the front here, a little bit of a wave, and then kind of the type of barrel curls more towards the bottom. It's such a pretty style. It makes me feel really feminine. This one has an extended lace front and a mono top, open wefts, but I'll show you the cup construction in a minute. Let's look at this lace front. This is amazing. Really natural. This is my bio hair here. Even though I have dark hair underneath it, hopefully you still can see how great this lace front is. The part, I think overall the part is really well done. Again, I have dark hair underneath it, so when I show you the cup construction, I will put it on my hand and then you can see what the part looks like if you have no hair. So let's talk about the fit. This is an average sized cap on my 21.5 inch circumference. Straight out of the box, I did not have to change the adjusters. There's a little bit of gapping in the back, which is not unusual for me. So I do think it is a true average sized cap. There is room to tighten it. So if you have a smaller circumference than mine, I think it would fit you. And there's room to widen it a little bit as well. So as I said, this is a true average. And there's stretch in this cap as well. Fibers, these are regular synthetic fibers. These feel really soft. You do have some kind of flyaways, which is quite normal with really fine synthetic fibers like these ones are. They are incredibly fine and therefore feel, and I think look, really natural. They move really naturally as well. And this is quite a really light color. there is some shine here, but it's not overly unnatural in my opinion. In the sun it might be when you're right in the sun, so I do think a little bit of dry shampoo would help here, but it's definitely not over the top unnatural synthetic shine. Let's talk about the density. Now, I would say this is a medium density piece. This is the feeling of medium density is also helped by the barrel curls, because barrel curls are bigger curls. It gives you the illusion of volume, which you obviously want to go for when you get a piece like this. You want the idea that there is good amount of hair here. In terms of permatease, a little bit around the wefted cap, but not big and not pillowy whatsoever. So show you what it looks like when it's tucked. So you can tuck it fairly easily because those curls start beneath your ears. So you can actually tuck it easily and nicely. In terms of tangling, now this is a longer piece, this is a wavy piece. Even though they are not heat-friendly fibers, this will still tangle. Also due to the fact that these are incredibly fine, but not overly soft fibers, which kind of allows it to tangle a little bit more. It's very common with any kind of longer piece, especially those that are wavy. You will have more tangling with heat-friendly fibers, but there is a little bit, just a little bit of tangling here. So from the bottom, keep combing it through every now and then just to stay on top of those tangles. The other thing to do to maybe make them a little bit softer is to add a silicone spray before wearing, and then that kind of softens it and kind of helps a little bit with the tangling. The other option, because tangling often happens at the nape, what I do is I put all the hair to the front like so. Then you have minimized the tangling that can happen at the nape. Just something I do to keep on top of that. So let's look at this cup construction. So you have a mono top, so you can part it wherever you like in this section here. So you can have your middle, your side part, whichever way you want it in that section here, and it will look natural. Then you have an extended lace front, so it runs all the way down to the ear. So you get that natural hairline there, and then into the ear tabs. Open wefts sides and back, extended velvet nape with Velcro adjusters, velvet covered ear tabs, and stretch in this cap. So let me show you what this looks like, the part when you have no hair underneath it. Really natural. And you can see kind of the idea of a root here. This part is really quite natural. So let me pop it on for you so you can see how easy it is to put on. 4-finger rule. This is where the wig should sit. And then I just comb slightly through with my fingers. Obviously, you will have to take off the tag. And there we go again. So in terms of styling, now this is a longer piece, but it's not heat friendly. So you can have a low pony. I always like to push it behind my ear, like so. Really pretty look. You can have 2 ponytails, like so. It's a longer piece. There's lots you can really actually do with this one. A cute side pony. Again, I would put that over like so. Half up, half down. So I really hope you enjoyed this review of Glow Getter. As I said, the link is down below in the description box. Thank you again to Hothair for sending me this piece. If you have any questions, any comments, put them down below. Maybe like and subscribe and follow me on Instagram at kwestwigs. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I hope I see you very soon. Bye.